Hello and welcome to the Listening Post's unboxing channel on YouTube. Today I'm unboxing a brilliant new product from Silent Angel, the SL1 Plus, the SL1P slip we are calling it. It's an amazing streamer. Now there's a lot of streamers out there, but this particular product has a brilliant set of overall features and a world-class performance for its price. So firstly, Silent Angel by Focus is, as a company, designing their things to have as lower operational noise floor as possible. There's no screen on their products. In fact, with a phone or a tablet or something like that, it's very obvious that that's going to be the way you're going to operate the product. So the noise associated with the illumination, operation and control from a circuit perspective of a screen is completely eliminated. Controversially, this is the first product that actually has Wi-Fi on board. And to mitigate that and to ensure that it has no negligible effect, the entire sort of section of that Wi-Fi is completely screened using massive copper shielding. So, they're doing a really good job of introducing some of these now essential features, but eliminating their effect on the operational noise floor of the product, and it's brilliant. This uses the VitOS app. It's probably the biggest reason that I'm excited about this product. The VitOS app makes some of the real hard work process and setup really easy, really easy. And day-to-day operational is slick, performance driven, sounds great, and it's really easy to use. So let's have a look. Firstly, it's a sort of a traditional box. Chances are this particular one was open for inspection as it was air freighted, and so we've got an extra couple of lines of tape and stuff, but this is exactly as you will see it in your home. The packaging is sealed closed with Silent Angel branded packing tape, and we've got the model and colour on one end along with scannable information about its serial number. Obviously a lot of stuff associated with getting this to me. The packaging is screen printed, all of those types of stuff. Okay. Opening it's really straightforward. Nevertheless, inside the outer freight carton we have a sealed inner box. It's branded Silent Angel, as you can see, and getting it out of that's pretty straightforward. Now the box itself, the bag itself is folded and sealed closed with one of those sort of round, sort of sticky dots. Okay. It's an oversized bag, so there's a couple of those things sort of holding it closed. Get rid of that. And then we slide it out of the oversized bag. Now the inner box is screen printed with the Silent Angel logo, and it has a little sticker on it for the fact that it supports Spotify. It's sealed closed with one of those sort of factory seals to prove it hasn't been tampered with, and then again it's got the scannable information associated with the model and serial number on one end. Opening the last part of it's very straightforward, a simple enough cut across the seal, and we get to see the product for the first time. Inside we have a quick start guide. Now again, the VitOS software and app, in fact I'll try and find a photograph, is really straightforward. So the first thing you do is you download it. You power this up, you put it on your network, and it will do the rest for you. It'll manage software, where you're playing your stuff from, build your library, all of those types of things. So flicking through the quick start guide is kind of important, but realistically the app is the way that you'll first set this up and use it. We've got some basic accessories in a little cardboard sleeve, and In here, in a little plastic sleeve, we've got a very, very basic left and right RCA cable, probably just to hook it up and check that it's operating. We've got a network cable. Now this one we've seen before, it's in Silent Angel's network switches, so it's good that they've given you a little bit of a freebie there. And then a New Zealand earthed IEC power cord. Lifting the product out is very straightforward. Get rid of the box. There is obviously cut closed cell foam on either end. And then the product itself is again protected inside an oversized plastic bag. As before, it's sealed with one of those round sort of sticky dots. And getting it out of the bag's pretty straightforward. That's the bottom of the product. There's a silica bag there. Right, okay, turning it over. As I implied, with no display, it's very, very boring from the front of the unit. It has simply the SL1P, so the slip logo screen printed in sort of a gold colour, and then the Silent Angel logo on the top. From a solid build perspective, it's actually very, very good. Again, lots of attention to detail with these products. So it's heavier than you would expect. A couple of reasons. Firstly, it's the chassis is designed to negate any sort of microscopic resonance from its electrical operation. The second, and I want to point out one of these photographs, is the elaborate screening that they're using. Massive chunks of copper bent over the analog board, or the audio board, and the digital board associated, well, the network and USB boards. It means the product itself isn't going to have extraneous noises feeding from one side to the other. In fact, they've even invested in a massively quiet power supply, so everything has been really, really well thought out. Nevertheless, power supply over this side, completely screened audio board, and then completely screened Wi-Fi network and USB board. Okay, right. The side implies its depth, which isn't very deep. It's got a little bit of ventilation on each side. And it's at the back we see how well appointed it is for the price. The first is its Wi-Fi aerial, as I alluded to. But as many should, this product will benefit from a fixed network connection. Wi-Fi is, well, it's never as stable as a cable. There we go. Then we see a series of USBs, and they're clearly screen printed. The two blue ones are for external hard drives of some kind, so it'll handle much larger HDD drives, solid state drives, all of those types of things. Really very quick to index, of course. It's got a 6-core processor on board, so its operation is snappy. It's really, really quick to dive into your music library and bring it up available to you easily, and you can scroll through all of those things really, really quickly. Nevertheless, the first two, as I said, are for external drives of some kind. It'll handle a pen drive as well. And then the next two are associated with taking the USB audio out. So using this as a potential transport. Following that sort of logic, we've got a couple of digital audio outputs, one coax and one optical. Again, designed to use this into some sort of elaborate DAC. But the reason that you'll buy this product is actually this section here, and it's the analog output. What Silent Angel have worked so hard at is delivering a real musical approach to their sound and their performance. They've added digital filters, all sorts of things in the chain to ensure that it is accurate, timing is perfect, everything that you might need. Nevertheless, fully balanced in its circuit topography, along with a couple of single-ended RCA outputs. Both are clearly labelled left and right. We see a link associated with this touching the next Silent Angel product if required, and it's called an SA link. And then we've got the serial number and barcode information associated with the unit. Finally, boring part, we've got a simple rocker switch associated with its on and off, a fuse, and the IEC power socket. Now before I wrap up, this is brilliantly appointed. Again, 24-bit 192, extremely musical and extremely low in its noise floor. So the unveiling effect of a low operating noise floor means that you end up with a wonderful musicality in the room. It performs much better than its price point implies, yet it still has all of the basic features you will expect. It's a DLNA endpoint, obviously. It's got internet radio on board, AirPlay 2 on board. It supports Spotify, Tidal and MQA. Again, the network board is completely screened, the audio board is completely screened, and it's got a operationally silent power supply on board. It's utterly brilliant. So there we have it. Silent Angel's Slip, the SL1 Plus music streamer, unboxed here at the Listening Post in Christchurch, New Zealand.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe to our channel.